We had this big hullabaloo at the beginning of the week over this. The CDC is going to require all baby boys be circumcised. The rhetoric, the stuff, it was this is so preposterous and silly and politically biased, and that the CDC is going to require circumcision to prevent HIV. It's nonsense. It has to do only with Africa, heterosexually acquired HIV. Today from Atlanta comes a big study with circumcision, which might help heterosexual men get it from women, protect men from getting it from women in Africa. I'm going to read this to you verbatim. Does not help protect gay men from the disease, according to the largest study in the United States to ever look at this question. Research presented at the conference Tuesday is a big conference on HIV now in Atlanta. Circumcision is not beneficial in stopping the spread of AIDS, says Peter Kilmarks of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. However, the CDC is still considering recommending it for other groups, like high-risk heterosexual men. What is that? Even in Africa, they found if you don't wear a condom after circumcision, it doesn't matter. You're still going to have to wear it. It won't save you from that. And nobody ever mentions what the function of this tissue is and why it's there. Isn't that important? First of all, the reason it's not going to do anything in the United States, this is according to the CDC. 80% of American men are already circumcised. A much higher proportion of other countries around the world, it's about 30%. We are the only country in the world, other than Muslim countries and Israel, of course, that do this. That has to be asked. Only 4% of U.S. men are gay, and of course, this is where men having sex with men, this is where HIV is still deeply endemic. CDC doctors and many experts believe there is an argument for recommending baby boys be circumcised, but this is yet to come out. We'll see, right? Do an operation on your kid. Do an operation on a helpless infant. Well, let me just give you a quote from Georgianne Chapin. She is a director or executive director of Intact America. It's removing healthy, functioning, sexual and protective tissue from a person who cannot consent. You're mutilating a child. And you know what? I tend to agree.